Hi guys! So I know I haven't made a top 5 type video in a while, or a listed video just in general, so I decided to do one. But these are just recommendations. They're going to be really short, sweet recommendations. The truth is, I don't really watch that much anime, and I'm not really in the loop, girl. But I have seen some really good anime that I feel like don't get enough credit, like the credit that it deserves. And I wanted to showcase some of them. Some of them might still be kind of popular series, but even still I feel like they're not popular enough, you know? Like there's a certain series that are so good that like everybody needs to watch, and I really just wanted to make a little list about them. I'm not saying they're the greatest animes of all time, I'm just saying that they're really cute and you guys should give them a try. If you're looking for something to watch, these are some series that you should check out. So the first anime that I'm going to be talking about is an anime series by the name of Outbreak Company. Now, I feel like it's starting to gain some more traction like as the years have gone by, but when it first came out, it came out around like the 2013 fall lineup, so that was around the time where Attack on Titan was about to end, and people were really excited. They didn't know when the second season was going to come out, if it was ever going to come out, girl. Well, I feel like a lot of people, focus all of their attention on Attack on Titan, and Outbreak Company was kind of swept under the rug. The thing that I loved the most about the series is, first of all, the animation is so stunning. I just love really cute moe, bright colors, pretty like design work. I just love that shit always gets me like every time. Like the anime can be shit, but if it look good, I'm watching you right now. The reason why I liked it so much was not only through the animation, but because it has a lot of anime references that I think that a lot of people enjoy. It has current anime references and old school anime references. So like any like huge anime fan will really appreciate this series. Also an ecchi series, which back in the day I really did not like ecchi. Like 3 years ago, I always thought ecchi was really corny. It didn't do anything to service the plot of the show. It's just a waste of time basically for me. But this series is one of the few series that I've ever watched where they did ecchi so perfectly. Like they execute it so well, and it's super funny. Like this series is laugh out loud funny. Like I said, it's not the greatest series of all time, but it's super cute and super awesome. And if you don't like it for the plot, you can appreciate it because of all of the references and cute stuff. Like it's just a cute series. I think it only has like 11 episodes or 12. So like if it's raining outside, you can't leave your house, like I said, it'll be a cute series to binge watch, and you'll really appreciate it. You'll laugh out loud, and who doesn't want that? So the next series I kind of didn't want to put on the list, but I need to. I just need to talk about her or him or it, and that is Berserk. While I do know that it is a popular series, like especially the manga, like a lot of people have heard about the manga of Berserk, I feel like not a lot of people have watched the anime series, specifically the 90s anime series. A lot of people, they kind of skip over the anime series and they just watch the movie because it's up to par, like the animation's up to date and all that stuff. So I completely understand that. I feel like more people should watch the 90s anime of Berserk. I'm not gonna lie, it starts off really, really boring. The first, I want to say 2 or 3 episodes are snooze fests for me. Like it isn't until it gets introduced to the Band of Hawk that it starts picking up its pace and it starts getting interesting. I really feel like people should give the 90s series a try, especially since the movies, as cute as I think the movies are, and I think it didn't hurt the series, It also didn't help the series for me personally because there's a lot of scenes that were taken out of the movie. I mean, there's still things taken out in the 90s anime that were important, but it wasn't as apparent as in the movies. Watch it so we could talk about it. Thank you. Okay. So the next series that I'm recommending isn't actually a series, it's a movie. I think it's called Colors or Colorful. I don't do my research. I randomly stumbled upon it last year. I basically just saw the movie poster and I thought it looked interesting. I went into it not knowing what it was about. So I want you guys to go into it not knowing what it's about because it's kind of a downer, but an uplifter at the same time. A lot of people I know suffer from mental illness. I mean, I feel like we all have mental health stuff going on. Like it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. I think we all suffer even just a little bit from a small form or maybe even a big form of mental illness, and I feel like this is a really good movie to watch. It's very inspirational. Just be prepared to have Kleenexes at your disposal when you're watching it because you will cry, okay? It's very confusing at first, but then the ending just comes together, everything comes together, and you're like, oh, all I'm gonna say is it makes you appreciate life. Pretty sure a lot of you have actually watched the series, but I still want to recommend it because it's one of my favorite animes of all time. and I think about it a lot, and I'm just so tempted to rewatch it because I really, really enjoyed it. And that is Steins Gate. Can I just say that Steins Gate, for me, is one of the most perfect anime series of all time that I've ever seen. I love a series that can evoke so much emotion. Like, the first half of the series, you're laughing out loud at Okabe Rintaro's extremely crazy antics, but then in the last half, you go from laughing your ass off to crying your butt off. It's like crazy, the emotional roller coaster that you go on. And I just really appreciate the series. A big reason why I appreciate it is, although it is a science fiction series and it deals with a lot of like science mumbo jumbo, and I'm pretty stupid, not even gonna lie, and someone as dumb as me, I got it. Like, I understood. Like, I couldn't write down and tell you a thesis about what the series is about because your girl don't know, but I understood it enough to where I wasn't confused watching it. And I think that's really awesome because for me, and I feel like a lot of people, a lot of sciencey shows that deal with like the topic of alternate universes and all that stuff, it really like kind of throws people off and kind of pushes people away from watching it because they're like, oh, I don't know what the fuck that means. You gotta be like a science major to understand this shit. But like, you don't. You could be a regular girl like me and still like it. And what I recommend even most is right after you watch the series, watch the movie, okay? It is such a good movie. It's one of the few anime movie spin-offs that I've seen that is just so incredible and so good. Like, it kind of reminds me of the disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya because it does deal with an alternate universe and stuff like that. I need more people to watch Steins Gate. Like, I really do. It's just hilarious. It's equal parts funny and equal parts sad, and it's just great. I just love it. Okay, and I just want more people to watch it. So the last series I'm going to be talking about is a series that I saw, I think when I was like 15. I think it was back in like 2009, and it's called Kaleido Star. I'll tell you like a little bit of what the series is about. Basically about this girl named Sora who is an acrobatic / gymnastics type of girl, and her dream is to be on the Kaleido stage, which is this American circus group where they perform all these cool stunts and do these shows. Basically the whole series is about her proving herself. A lot of people give her the side eye and they're like, nah, I don't trust this Japanese hoe. But like, she proves herself, and I just really love an underdog series. I love series like that. It just always gets to me. I think like a lot of people like it because it's really relatable, and I feel like the series is relatable. Not only is it relatable, but it's super inspirational. I love a series that can like light a fire in my ass and be like, you know what? Even though people are doubting me, as long as I'm not doubting myself, I know I can do whatever I want. And it's just so perfect, okay? It's so perfect. And when you see them perform, bitch, your jaw will be dropping on the floor. Like, it is, like, their performances are some of the greatest performances I've ever seen in an anime series. Like, some of the most beautiful animation, basically, I've ever seen. And I feel like more people should watch it. This series is gonna be the most, I guess, problematic one because a lot of people have a lot of polarizing views. Is it the greatest anime of all time? No. Especially considering its predecessor and what it was like a spin-off of. We should at least give it a try, you know? And that is the disappearance of Yuki Nagato. Like, I could completely understand why people were turned off by the series and didn't want anything to do with it. First of all, I feel like a lot of people felt like it was just riding the coattails of Haruhi Suzumiya, and that it was just trying to play off on all of our nostalgia, which I get. If you watch Separate Entity, you will really enjoy yourself. And I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning it was really hard for me to separate the series because it's all of the exact same characters, but just it took place in the disappearance of the Haruhi Suzumiya movie universe. So there was no time travelers, espers, and aliens. Everybody was just normal, regular high school students. I personally really enjoyed myself watching it. I was excited every week because I did watch it while it was airing. Soundtrack was really amazing. I loved the detail in the opening and ending songs because as it got like a little bit more serious towards the middle and end of the series, the opening and ending songs would slightly change, like the video would slightly change a little bit. I love that detail about it, and we got to see Yuki Nagato as a character, and all the characters that didn't really talk or didn't have as much screen time in the original series, we got to see them shine for a change, and I thought that was really cute. And I feel like another reason why people didn't like the series is because Yuki has a crush on Kyon, which, girl, I understand, because Kyon and Haruhi are just like a match made in heaven. Like they're perfect. Like nobody can come in between that, you know? Like even in the alternate universe when Haruhi first appeared, at first I was rooting for Yuki, and then when Haruhi appeared and you got to see their bond and connection even in the alternate universe, I was like, girl, Yuki, you lost. You might as well throw in the towel. It's only episode 3, but I'm sorry about it, girl. But I was still rooting for her. And in the middle of the series, if you watch long enough, 10th or 11th episode, it gets really, really good. If you just watch it as like its own entity, I know it's going to be really, really hard, but if you just try to separate the two, you'll really appreciate the series, and you'll find it to be really, really cute. I would rewatch it because it was cute as fuck. If you have an anime series that you think deserves more recognition, leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. Maybe I'll watch it because I got a TV finally, and I realized the reason why I was in such a long anime funk is because there's something magical and special and beautiful about watching your favorite anime series in high definition on a flat screen TV. That is just something that I can't describe unless you experience it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!